Hubert, thanks very much for joining us. A lot of discussion around the sort of flex office space and office space in general. I suppose, how are you seeing that going forward? And particularly also, I guess, in the CE region?
Everything which causing uncertainty is driving the flex. And I guess we can agree there's a lot of uncertainty in the market today, not only out of the real estate caused by increasing energy prices and hybrid workforce model. It's mostly also in the total economy. What's the future of different industries? And so we definitely see increasing demand in all sectors. There is a flex index published by one of our software providers. He's measuring 1,500 locations, not only in CEE, but also in UK and US. And that index was on 3.1 on the lowest part in March, April 2020 when the lockdown hit in. And now it went up to 5 above. So I guess the industry is back on track and will definitely go further.
And in terms of some of the views around the future of office, particularly that idea around people are going to need an experience in order to go back into the office. How are you seeing that? I mean, there's a lot of discussion around a bifurcation in the market where, some office will do well and some office will frankly do very badly.
Yeah, I'm always smiling on that one because clearly it needs to have a unique experience and a unique motivation to go to the office. That, of course, can be caused as you have only a small apartment, which you do not like to work 5 days. So that could be a driver, push you out of your apartment. But the other way around, somebody needs to pull you into the office, right? And yes, I mean, this is amenities surrounding the office. So easy accessibility, connectivity with public transport or car, whatever your choice to get there. But most of them is driven by the culture of the company itself. So if the culture as your employing company is not a culture which allows you not to go to the office to do your daily private work, but much more collaborate, socialize, and meet, then you have a problem, right? So it's first and foremost a change of leadership coming with the culture. And if this is done, it's a secondary priority how the office is really designed. While it's a high priority, again, which amenity is coming with the location and the building. So our prediction in this case is with the new tools like digital office passes from several providers, the office and the HQ, it will be chosen because of the cinema next door, the gym next door, the restaurant. So that's a big part to bring people back to the office.
Are you noticing something in terms of the tenants, the people who you're working with in terms of the flex space? Are you seeing any changes there?
What we see as a change of behavior is really since we're selling our space in the cloud as a product, that means we disrupt the core space. This is a product which is very much welcome by the client. That means this hybrid work approach is cultivated in all companies, just to a different degree. And to which extent they're using tools which we serve to them relies very much on their GDPR guidelines and regulations. So the really big ones having their own stuff already in place, and the smaller and the very small ones might be not interested in that because these are the guys, they are 5 days in the office anyway. But the medium companies are quite grateful for such support, be it in multi-location access, be it in software support, being in, space management tools, stuff like that. So that's definitely a growing demand and market.
Do you see a change in terms of how the asset management side is engaging, particularly with tenants, more meetings, more, what's happening there? Are you having to work harder, I suppose, with your clients?
Yeah, we do not see a change in behavior on the landlord side yet, unfortunately, even so there's a lot of announcements around when it comes to the real needs of utilization of the leased space. This is basically, it comes down with that to profile and adjust and assess the client's needs. Let's say 3, 4, 5, 6 times a year. We do it 6 times. Usually they do it 1 time or once the lease comes to extension negotiations. So I guess this is a lesson to be learned still in the future, that we really need to adjust the space requirements to the fast changing world and to the changing needs of the clients, for sure.
Great. Really interesting to catch up. Thanks very much for joining us, Hubert.
Thank you, Richard.